This is my newest purchase. It's a 2000 Acura Integra Type R, and I've crowned it the 50 Shades of Phoenix Yellow Integra. Because as you can see, while it may have a clean Carfax, the paint would suggest anything but. So the door is sort of a darker Phoenix yellow. This is kind of the faded yellow. There's a little Bondo down there. The roof is green somehow. The hood has like some green handprints on it. The front's a disaster, but I got it for a song. And as you can see, I've been going a little ham on the Spoon catalog. So I've got Spoon SW388 wheels, wrapped of course in Japanese tires, Yokohama. I bought just one in true JDM style, Spoon Kevlar bucket seat. Are taking the airbags out. So I've got a Spoon steering wheel, Spoon shift knob, went for the full radio delete, as you can see by my double din block plate. That's what you want to call it. And it's got Spoon bushings. It revs to the moon. It's got a Mugen exhaust. And yeah, I'll be honest, I'm quite taken with it. But yeah, while it is a 2000, it of course has a JDM B18C in it from 1996. And she's sitting a little high, but you know what? I just love it. It'll do approximately 350 miles an hour, give or take. Oh, I put this Spoon crane sticker on the back to show that I am, you know, truly dedicated to the brand. And in fact, I've even got one on the back of my phone. And before you think I just bought these on Redbubble, I didn't. I paid too much for this sticker, and I'm proud of it. And with a little luck, I'll be Spoon certified soon. So I'm a little new to the Honda game. I know just enough to be dangerous, but yeah, Spoon's got me. So I spent too much money with them. Well, I was watching a lot of Japanese VHS tapes, Hot Version, and Ketsi Sachiya, hero of mine. Drift King, to all the plebes out there, he was also quite taken with the Integra Type R. Now this was the first Type R Integra that Honda did. This is a DC2 variant, not to be confused of course with the DC4, which is trash. Well, Honda and Acura are the same thing. You see, in the United States, this was only sold as an Acura. And in fact, after this, on the DC5, it was an Acura RSX. They didn't even call it the Integra. Ask me how that makes sense. Also, if you come to the front, you'll see this has a fairly peculiar front end to it. Now on the JDM variants, they had these like flat lights and people argue back and forth. I'm personally a fan of the US market version, which is this. Granted, this is not a good example. You can see this clear coat here and this is awful. And somebody had a front plate on there that didn't really fit and it's all scratched, but a little bit of elbow grease. This is gonna be a very nice car.
Did they make this front end with a Honda badge?
They did, but only in Australia. But I didn't want to have to explain to the like sort of Honda guys that you could have this with a Honda badge and this front end. So I've adopted to buy new Acura badges. They're in the mail. The coolest thing about this car is chicks dig it because it's a small front engine, front wheel drive Japanese hatchback from the late 1990s. And I mean, I don't know what girls you're talking to, but every girl I know digs that kind of thing. Yeah, they like cars that are really loud and don't go particularly fast. But this one is not one of those because like I said, it goes 350 miles an hour, give or take. Yeah, it also has the VTEC. I'll pop the hood.
Does the valve cover look good on this one?
No, the valve cover's a little tired, but it is in Spoon yellow or Phoenix yellow, depending on who you ask. So, yeah, you know, a couple of years. It's got an AEM intake on it and a Skunk 2 Pro series intake manifold. And somebody did something with the cams because it revs higher than it should. But it makes a racket. I love it. I really...
Ask the chat if they think you should replace the valve cover with red, Spoon blue, or go back to yellow.
Yeah, go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and send us a DM or a comment or whatever you tell people. What should I do with this valve cover? Should it be red or yellow?
What color are you gonna make the calipers?
Well, of course I have spoon calipers on the way to replace these sort of rusty ones. But I think to appease all the haters, I'm gonna keep the ride height high because I'm personally a fan of usable performance, not this slammed airbag bullshit that everybody seems to be doing with these Hondas.
All right, tough question.
Okay.
Integra or Lincoln Town Car?
It's tough. That's a tough one. What do I drive every day after a tough day at the office of looking at Hondas? The Lincoln. But on the right road, driven by, you know, somebody like myself, there's no replacement for the Integra. And in a way, it's the car I've always been looking for. So yeah, I'm a Honda guy now.